we want the seats. And the guy was like, we're going to sell them to you. Because once again, while we're leaving them, 10 other guys are saying you're selling tickets.
Yeah.
So we go to the Marriott. We come back. It's another 30 minutes have gone by. The guy sees me walking up, and I'm like, what's up? He goes, I called my friend. Should be here in about 20 minutes. I'm like, you sure he's coming?
Right.
And, now I've had like a half dozen drinks and I'm feeling no pain. And I don't think I was cocky, but I might have been like, yeah, you sure this guy's coming, man? Like, and I didn't want to be rude because this was like our only real good
lead.
Right. There might have been another transaction that happened within this, but it was a shitty transaction. Like, so this lady had a single. Okay. She wanted 600.
Yeah.
The minute we buy it, Freddie's like, "Oh, why did I get involved?" You might make $50. So anyway, back to the main event. So we go back once again, and we go to the Sheraton, and I go up now. The whole time this has been going on, Freddie has just been in the background. I've been the only one who's been negotiating. So I go back, and the guys are sitting there, and the guy says, "We got him."
Wow.
So I'm like, now I said, "All right, well, let me see him," right? And the guy goes, "Well, I don't want to do it in here." And I had been working the street long enough where I've seen people be paranoid, or I've seen myself be paranoid. You're on the street at Madison Square Garden at a big Elton John show, and there's cops around, and you'd say to someone, "Oh, let's just take a walk," right? But in this case, we're in a crowded bar. You wouldn't think that there's police surveillance for ticket scalping.
Sure.
And but they're the ones selling them. So they have,
they have the agency,
right?
Control in this situation,
right? They have the edge to be, that they're breaking the law.
Sure.
So they have the edge.
They can dictate the terms of the transaction.
Right. So I go back to Freddie. I said, "Hey," the guy's got the seats. And Freddie's like, "Are you sure he had?" I go, yeah, he's got them. So I think I had 800 on me, and Freddie gives me the other 800. And why I didn't say to Freddie, "Why don't you come with me?" I'll never know, but I didn't. So I probably didn't tell Freddie the guy doesn't want to do the deal right there. So I go back to the guys in my drunken bravado and say, "All right, I got the money." So the guy says, "Now it's January, but it's not. It's like maybe by now, maybe it's 5 PM." So the two guys say, let's just walk out of here." So we walk out, and we walk into the connecting adjacent parking garage. And I'm standing out there with the two guys, and I have the money in my hand. And I said, "Well, let me see the seats." And the guy on the right puts his hand in his pocket, and the guy on the left clocks me.
Oh, God.
Now, he hits me one time. Like, I'm lucky he didn't hit me with a pipe or, he could have pulled a gun, but they knew better, than to have a charge like that.
Sure.
The guy hits me, and that one hit, I was just like, and he just grabs the money out of my hand.
Oh, God.
And off they go.
Oh.
And I am in no position. What am I going to do? Chase these two guys?
Yeah.
And I'm pounded, and they walk off, and all I could do was gather my whatever of my senses might have been left and go back to tell Freddie that I just got robbed.
Oh, Carrie.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
And I go back in there, and Freddie was a really good guy. And I break the news to him, and he's like, "Oh, talk about a right to be the weeper." He's like, "Oh," and he wasn't even mad about the money. He's like, "Why didn't you tell me to come with you?" So there we are now, minus $1,600. I could have got hurt a lot worse. I had a black eye. It looked nasty. And I was completely embarrassed, completely humiliated. But it gets worse.
How does it get worse?
I'll tell you.